We're in chapter 24 of Job now, and this is a continuation from last chapter. Job was talking about how he was righteous, even when he can't feel the Spirit or anything, he still lives the commandments. He still goes and does what the Lord wants him to do. And he's continuing this on. Now it sounds like he's going to talk a little bit more about the wicked and how they can go unpunished. So just because you're suffering doesn't mean it's because God is punishing you, or somebody that you know is suffering because they're being punished. Why, seeing times are not hidden from the Almighty, do they that know him not see his days? Some remove the landmarks. They violently take away flocks and feed thereof. They drive away the ass. Notice how he's just talking about things that they're gonna. That this is like the things that the wicked people do. They drive away the ass of the fatherless, and they take the widow's ox for a pledge. They turn the needy out of the way, and the poor of the earth hide themselves together. Think about this. He's already described this before, but these are the things that we should concentrate on. Helping those that are poor and needy, the widow, the fatherless. Same things that you hear from the Savior. Behold, as wild asses in the desert, they go forth to their work, rising betimes for a prey. The wilderness hideth food for them and for their children. He's saying the wicked still receive and seem to go unpunished at this time. They reap every one his corn in the field, and they gather the vintage of the wicked. They cause the naked to lodge without clothing, and they have no covering in the cold. They are wet with the showers of the mountains, and embrace the rock for want of a shelter. They pluck the fatherless from the breasts, and take a pledge of the poor. They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheaf from the hungry, which make oil within their walls, and tread their winepresses, and suffer thirst. Men groan from out of the city, and the soul of the wounded cry out, yet God layeth not folly to them. So even after all this, and people are having problems, God still doesn't seem to punish them. They still go unpunished. So why are you thinking that I'm so wicked when these other people are doing these things, seem to be going unpunished? They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, and nor abide in the paths thereof. The murder rising with the light killeth the poor and the needy, and in the night it is as a thief. The eyes also of the adulterer waiteth. The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disguise his face. He's saying, I can get away with this because nobody can see what I'm doing. This is very true today with computers and things, and the things you get on the computers. A lot of people think, well, it's just here. It's not, nobody else knows. In the dark, they dig through houses which they had marked for themselves in the daytime, and they know not the light. It feels like that means they've seen a house, they're going to go and raid it and take the things. And again, they know not the light. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. For one knoweth them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. Basically, saying that a lot of these things happen in darkness and in the night. That's where they get rid of. They are able to get away with these things. He is swift as the waters; their portion is cursed in the earth. He beholdeth not the way of the vineyards. Drought and heat consume the snow waters. So doth the grave those which have sinned. The womb shall forget him, the worm shall feed sweetly on him. He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree. His evil entreateth the barren that beareth not, and doeth not good to the widow. Here it goes again, talking about the widow and the fatherless, or those without children. He draweth also the mighty with his power, and riseth up, and no man is sure of life. So they seek power, they look for power. Though it be given him to be in safety, thereon he resteth, yet his eyes are upon their ways. They are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low, that they are taken out of the way, as all other, and cut off as the tops of the ears of corn. And if it be not so now, who will make me a liar, and make my speech nothing worth? So he's just saying they end up getting away with these things, and if that's not true, you can try to call me a liar, but you can see it as well as I can. So why are you condemning me?